Hello everyone! For today's class, we're going to focus especially on mobility, particularly in your hips and in your knees. So let's start with some basic warm-ups. Go up on your toes and down on your heels. Make sure to go fully down on your heels in the center so that you can make sure you don't put too much strain on just the muscles that are lifting you forward. We're also going to do ankle rotations. Now switch the direction. Same thing on the other side. And switch the direction. Okay, now let's do knee rotations. Go at whatever speed is comfortable. And switch the direction. Okay, now we're moving up to hips. So start with a hip rotation. Don't go too fast on this one. Just focus on getting a full deep stretch at every angle. And now switch the direction. Okay, now we're going to do a combination that'll get your knees, hips, and entire leg. So start by lifting up one leg in a 90-90 stretch. In my case, my left. Push it up a little higher than normal. Don't rush into this, make sure you're staying comfortable. Now grab your toes and extend your leg as high as you can. Then bend it slowly and lift your other arm so you're in a hamstring stretch. This will really target your thighs. And now lean forward into dancer's pose. If you can, straighten the knee in your standing leg. And release. Same thing on the other side. So bend your right leg into 90-90 stretch. Push it a little higher than normal. Now grab your toes and stretch your right leg up as much as you can while keeping your knee unbent. Then fold your knee and lift your other arm up for a hamstring stretch. You can pull your foot closer to your hips to make sure you can stretch those muscles even more. And now lean forward into dancer's pose and try to keep your standing knee not bent. And release. We'll do this a few more times, a little more quickly. 90-90 stretch. Straighten out your leg. Try pushing it even higher. Down to hamstring stretch. And then finally, dancer's pose. One more time on the other side. In my case, my right. Lift up into 90 stretch. extend your right leg out and lift it as high as you can with your knee unbent. Bend it into hamstring stretch and lean forward into dancer's pose. And release. Now, rotate your spine. Keep your arms free. Flip flop at your sides. While you're here, start moving forward and backward, so you have an alternate toe touch. Be especially careful when you're going backward to maintain your balance. And release. Now we're going to do a windmill with our arms. If you're comfortable, you can also rotate your spine. Switch the direction your arms are moving in. And stop. Now we're going to do some neck rotations. Go all the way around. Switch the direction. And release. From here, let's start with our poses. I'm going to start by bringing my legs apart and bending forward. We're going to try to go for all the variations of triangle pose. So start with your hands in the center, keeping your knees straight, and bend your arms as much as possible. So you'll be going even further forward into the stretch. See if you can have your full forearm on the ground. If you're comfortable here, also try bringing your head to the ground. And again, only if you're comfortable, you can also lift up both of your arms so they are parallel to the floor. And release. Now gently lift yourself back up and bring your hands to each foot. So my left hand is at my left foot, my right hand is at my right foot. Again, bend down as far as you can into this stretch. Now bring both hands together and lean forward and backwards. Alright, now I'm going to bring both of my hands to my left foot. If possible, bring your forehead all the way to your left knee. This is really good to stretch out all the muscles in your leg. Then lift your right arm up and look at your right hand. Now bring your right arm down and lift up your left arm and look at your hand. Your right hand should be as close to your left foot as possible. And release. Now go back to the center. Your left hand is at your left foot and your right hand is at your right foot. Stretch down again. Then from here, Walk both of your hands over to your right foot. See if you can touch your forehead to your right knee. Then lift your head up, extend your left arm, and look at your left palm. Then bring your arm down, use it to hold your right foot, and now lift up your right arm and look at your right palm. Then bring both hands back to the center and slowly come back to standing. You can also shake out your legs or do some ankle rotations. From here, we're going to do a little bit of balance. We'll start with normal tree pose. So I'm starting on my right leg. Bring up your other leg as much as possible, so whatever height is comfortable. Then lift up both of your arms, lock them above your head, and fold it upside down. Now slowly open your arms, and if you feel comfortable, try to close your eyes and maintain your balance. And release. Some good strategies for this are you can either visualize in your mind what's in front of you, or just focus on the way your weight is distributed on your standing foot. So now I'm going to do the other leg. My weight's on my left leg, and you lift up your right leg as high as you comfortably can. Then lift up your arms and lock them above your head. Now, extend out your arms and try, if you can, to balance with your eyes closed. And release. Now we're going to do palm tree pose. So your feet are together and you lift up both of your arms. Hold them together and go up as high as you can on your toes. You can also try closing your eyes. And open them. Now shift your weight on your right toes and try to lift up your left foot for Flamingo pose. You're still all the way up on only your right toes. And release. Now try the other side. So all my weight moves to my left toes, and I'm lifting up my right one. And release. Bring your arms to your center, and then sit down halfway, so you're in chair pose. Extend your arms. If you can, close your eyes and just balance. Open your eyes, bring your hands together, and turn to your left. From here, put your heels down. Try lifting up your right foot if you can. So all of your weight is on your left foot. And release. Back to the center, and then turn right. Try lifting up your left foot if you can. And release. Now in the center, go all the way down. We're going to keep going up and down a few more times. So you come all the way up on your toes now, and go all the way down. This way, you're loosening the muscles in your knees. All the way up, and go down. Release the tension. We'll repeat this a few more times. Up and down. Back up, back down. All the way up, and all the way down. From here, we're gonna go stand up only halfway. So you're back in chair pose. Focus on the tension in your hamstrings and quadriceps. And go up. You can release and go down on your heels again. We'll do a little more in our balancing section. So we're gonna try eagle pose. So put all your weight on your left foot, extend your left arm up, then wrap your right arm around your left. Then also wrap your right leg around your left and squat down as much as you can. And go back up. Same thing now, but on the other side. So you lift up your right arm, wrap your left arm around your right, then wrap your left leg around your right leg, and go as far down as you can. And extend. Now we're going to do 90 stretch with namaste. This is another one that's really good for your hip mobility. So I'm going to start with my weight on my right leg and lift up my left. Like we did earlier, try pulling your foot up a little more to see how far you can go with your hip. If you're comfortable here, you can stay in the 90 stretch. But if you think you can, bring one or both arms underneath your leg and form a namaste pose with your hands. Extend yourself up as much as possible and you are in the pose. And release. Now we're going to try this on the other side. So lift up your right leg in a 90 stretch and push your foot up as high as you can get it. This will also stretch a little bit on your knee. If you can, now bring one or both arms underneath your leg. Form a namaste pose with your hands and extend your body up as much as you can. Make sure the knee on your standing leg is also straight. And release. Now for the last standing pose, we're going to do Grasshopper. This one sideways. So start by putting your weight in your left foot. Bring your right leg behind it and stretch really deeply into this lunge. Bring your right hand all the way on the ground. And then if you can, lift up your right leg, hold it with your left hand, and slide down into Grasshopper pose. Also make sure your left arm is in front of your knee. And release. Now again on the other side. So your weight is now on your right leg. Lunge your left leg behind it and bring your left hand to the ground. Then lift your left leg up, hold it with your right hand, and slide down and forward into Grasshopper. And release. Now we have a quick break, some water, and we'll get down into our sitting poses. We'll start back off with some more deep stretches in the legs. So start by fully elongating your left leg. Fold up your right leg. And try reaching all the way to your left leg. Try to bring both of your hands to your left foot. If you're comfortable here, try bringing your forehead to your left knee. You can also try to bring it all the way to the ground next to your leg if you are very comfortable. Now that you're up, fold both of your hands together behind your back and then lean over your right knee. So you lift up your arms as you lean forward. And rise up. Now extend your right leg and fold your left knee instead. Reach all the way over to your right foot. And if you can, bring your forehead to your right knee. You can also bring it to the ground if you're comfortable. And rise up. Now lock your hands behind your back and lean over your left knee. And rise up. And now extend both of your legs so they're open and a little more than mat width apart. Start reaching to your opposite toes. So my left hand reaches to my right foot, my right hand reaches to my left. Now instead of reaching to your opposite foot, both of your hands reach to one leg. So both of my hands are on my left right now. Try to bring yourself as far forward as you can. If possible, your forehead can touch your knee. Do the same thing on the other side. So in my case, my right. And release. Now reach both of your arms in the center and go as far forward as you can. If possible, bringing your forehead all the way to your mat. Remember to keep your knees straight. And release. Let's try these stretches again. So starting off, you go all the way down on your left leg. Keep your foot flexed. Now go all the way down on your right leg. If you're feeling your knee tense up, try as best as you can to relax this area. It'll help you bend even farther forward. And rise up. Finally reach to the center. You can start by moving a little bit forward and backward to try to really loosen up the muscles. And then aim to get your head onto your mat. If you're down here, keep extending your arms forward for an even deeper stretch. feel it in your hips. And rise up. Now, bring both of your feet together in butterfly stretch. Start by fluttering your legs. Try to get your knees as close to the ground as possible. Okay, now you bring your feet slightly forward and try to get your knees as close to the ground as possible. Then try to reach your nose all the way to your toes in butterfly stretch. This is really good for opening up our hips and knees and legs. Now reach up. Bring both of your feet slightly farther forward. Then try to bring your forehead to your heels. If possible, you can also move your feet even farther forward and bring your forehead to the ground. And rise up. Okay, from here we're going to try to do a 90 stretch while on the ground. So your front leg is making a 90-degree angle on the mat, and your back leg also makes one. So it's on the edge of your mat. From here, try to lean forward so you're on your forearms in front of your leg. Now lift up and try to twist to your right. Now twist the other way. And release. Now also try arching your back. Use your hands for support on the ground. And rise up. Now switch your legs. So my left leg was in front originally, now my right is. So we have 90-degree angles with both legs. Now lean forward onto your forearms. Now rise up and twist all the way to your left, as far as you can. You can also place your right hand on your left heel for support. And release. Now twist the other way. Again, try to reach for your left heel. And release. Now fully arch your back as low as you can. Use your hands for support. And rise up. Now extend both of your legs in front of you. We're going to try for twisted pose. So fold up your right leg and put your foot to the opposite side of your left leg. Then twist so your arm is directly behind you and try to grab your left knee with your left arm. And twist to look at something directly behind you. And release. Now unfold your legs and instead fold up your left knee. Bring it to the opposite side of your right leg. Then twist with your arm behind you and reach your right arm to your right knee. And release. Now fold up both of your legs and lean slightly toward the front of your mat because we're going to go for V-stretch and we want to make sure we have a cushion behind us in case we fall. So start by holding onto your toes and lift each leg individually. Fully straighten it and feel the stretch in your knees. If you can, now lean forward so you're balancing on your hips and fully straighten both legs out in V-stretch. Remember to tighten and engage your core for making sure you can maintain your balance. Now bring them together for the next variation. And if you can, let go of your toes and have your arms at your sides for boat pose. Now flutter your legs. We're going to try to keep this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. From here, extend your legs again, mat width apart. We're going to try to do twisted cobra. So start rotating your spine, but this time, keep your arms locked instead of free. Now free up your arms, and then we're going to go and twist as far to the left as possible. Go. From here, your hands should be on either side of your mat. So my left hand is on the left edge, my right hand is on the right edge. If you can, move your right hand to where your left hand is for an even deeper stretch in your spine. Make sure to keep both legs still on the ground. The closer they are to their original position, the better of a stretch you're getting. And release. Now spin your spine again. And then we'll be reaching all the way to twist to our right. And go. Remember, try to keep your legs as close to their original spot as possible to maintain the full twist. And if you can, block your left hand to over to your right hand with even deeper stretch. And release. Now we're going to bring our legs together and go for a reverse plank. So your hands are behind you, your feet are together, and then you want to lift your entire body up. Keep your palms flat on the ground. From here, try lifting up your left leg, and then fold it like you do in 90 stretch. Extend your hips even higher. Now release your left leg and extend up your right leg. Then fold it like you do a 90 stretch and push your hips up. Now release both legs and go as high up with your hips as possible. And release. From here, fold your legs and go for child's pose. Take this moment to relax and feel the deep stretch all the way through your legs. Now bring yourself back up and then go all the way up. From here, we're going to stretch for camel pose. So your arms are diagonal and you're reaching for your opposite heel. So my left hand goes to my right heel and my right hand goes to my left heel. Repeat this motion a few times. If you feel comfortable, you can now go for a full camel pose. So keeping your legs the way they are, simply reach down and bring your hands to your heels. Push your hips forward and you're in camel pose. Try to loosen some of the tension in your lower back if you can. You can rock forward and backward if you have to. From here, you can also try Camel 2.0. So you bring your hands to the opposite heel. And release. From here, you're going to go down, hands in front of you, and lift your legs up. We're going to try for crow pose from here. So make sure your hands are planted firmly in front of you and lock your knees with your elbows. Then start by lifting one foot at a time, but if you're comfortable, bend your arms, lean fully forward, and lift up both feet at the same time. Crow pose. Hold this stretch for a few seconds. Also make sure your fingers are spidered, so they're slightly bent to help maintain your balance. And release. So while we're still here, let's maintain the deep squat. Try to get your heels as close to the ground as possible. Bring your hands in a namaste and push your knees out using your elbows for that extra stretch in the hips. From here, lift your arms out diagonally and we're going to twist. So your hand goes all the way down behind you and you twist diagonally. Now stop again in the middle. Hold onto your toes with your hands. So either you can just hold your toes, or you can simply put your hand underneath each foot. Now from here, we're going to try to go up and down for our knee mobility. So extend yourself all the way up to a forwards fold. Keep your knees as straight as possible. You can also bend at the forearm and elbow again to go even deeper down. And now go back down gently into your deep squat. Notice that your knees also turn outwards when you sit back down. Now go back up, stretch even deeper, and then go down. Back up. Feel your knees rotate and back down. Now go up again. And now we're going to move our hands. So my right hand goes to my left toes, and my left hand goes to my right toes. Again, bend your elbows and go all the way down as deep as you can in the stretch. Then sit back down and squat, and then go back up. Now you can release your hands and just go back down to our deep squat. From here, sit back down on your hips. So we've done a lot to make sure we can loosen up our knees and hips. Now we're going to try a full forwards fold. So bring your knees and your legs as close to your chest as possible. Then grab your feet with your hands and start extending your legs. Keep going and keeping your contact with your chest and knees until you're in a full forward fold. And rise up. Now we're going to attempt Pigeon Pose. So start by going to a plank position. Then bring your right foot forward like you would in a runner's lunge. And then rotate your leg so it's at a 90-degree angle. This way you get all of those same mobility benefits that you do from 90-90 stretch. Now from here, keeping your back leg straight, go down on your forearms and rest your forehead on your arms. Now lift yourself up and arch your back as much as possible. Also extend your arms in this pose. And reach up. Now you can also go for Swan Pose. So you lift up your back leg, reach for it with your arm, and then arch your back. Swan Pose. And release. Now go back up to your runner's lunge. And really take a moment to deepen this stretch. From here, we're going to attempt the splits. So put your knee down that's behind you and slowly start moving your right foot forward, straightening your legs as much as possible. Be very careful. And release. Now go back to your runner's lunge and then back to a plank. From here, bring your left foot forward and another runner's lunge. Then rotate your leg so it's at a 90-degree angle. And then straighten your back leg and go down on your forearms. Now rise up, arch your back, and extend your arms. Now we can also attempt Swan Pose. So bend up your back leg, grab it with your arm, and arch your back into Swan. Now go back up into runner's lunge. Deepen the stretch. We're now going to attempt splits. So bring your right knee onto the ground and slowly extend your left leg as far as you can. Splits. And release. Now go back to runner's lunge. Back to plank. And release. Now lay on your back for the final few sets of poses. We'll start out with fish pose. So bring your legs into a lotus position. Again, this will really stretch out your knees and hips. Then we're going to bring this lotus to the ground and arch your back in the process. Fish pose. Pay attention to the way this is really stretching out your back and neck. And release. Now unfold your legs, but still keep them bent. So keep your feet at each edge of your mat. And then extend your arms out at your sides. We're going to do monkey stretch from here to really fully open up our spine. So start by bringing your knees all the way down to your right and twist your neck to the left. This way there's stretches going along your entire vertebral column. Now switch by having your legs to the left and your neck to the right. Now your legs are to the right, neck to the left. Legs to the left, neck to the right. And then just keep maintaining, switching between these two positions. Feel the relaxation going through your entire body. Keep alternating. Now bring both of your legs up in the center. Extend both of your legs out in front of you. Now from here, we're going to bend each side. So fold your left knee, grab your leg with your arms, and then crunch up, trying to get your knee to your nose or forehead. Remember to keep breathing. And release. Now extend your left leg and fold your right leg at the knee instead. Again, crunch up and try to get your knee to your nose or forehead. Deep breathing and maintain it in this pose. And release. Now fold both of your legs, bring them to your chest, and try to get your forehead to your knees. And release. Now we're going to attempt either bridge or back puffin. So for bridge pose, you bring your hands next to your shoulders and lift up your hips as much as possible. Also try going on your toes for an even deeper stretch. And squeeze your glutes. But if you think you're ready for the next level, then make sure your hands are planted firmly at your sides and push your entire body up to a back bend. You can also try going on your toes in a back bend. And release. For our last pose, we're going to try to do on a 180-degree angle, so shoulder stand, and then also bring your legs behind your head. So start with your hands in a diamond under your lower back for support. Straighten both of your legs and lift them at about 30 degrees. Move them up to 45, and then 90. From here, try to push yourself up to 180 degrees, shoulder stand. Your whole body is about a straight line. Now, if you're comfortable, keep moving your legs backward. So they're at 270 degrees in Plow pose. If you can, also reach your hands above to reach your toes. This is inverted forward fold. Maintain the stretch. Now from here, slowly start to lift back up. So go back up to your shoulder stand. And then all the way down to 90 degrees. Go back to 45, then 30, and then release your legs. For our very final pose, we're going to do dead body pose. So simply close your eyes and try not to think about anything other than this practice. Just focus on your breathing patterns and simply relax. Release all of the tension in your muscles. Now slowly turn to your side and lift yourself up. Namaste. Thank you for joining us for this practice today. Remember to stay consistent and subscribe so you never miss a video. Thank you.